Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Natalie Patterson. More snow and a messy mix of winter weather is headed our way. How much more snow will we get? I don't know. Well, to find out, we're turning to NJ.com weather reporter Len Melisergo. Len, tell me what I need to know. Am I going to need the shovel again?
Yeah, unfortunately, here we go again. Another storm is on the way. This one, it just like all the other storms that we've had this winter, it depends on what part of the state you're in. Most of northern New Jersey and central New Jersey, we're looking at a pretty sizable snowstorm. But just to make this clear, this is going to be nothing like the storm that we had at the beginning of this month, where some towns had 12, 14, 20 inches. We had a couple of areas with almost 30 inches of snow. This is not going to be that bad, but it's still going to be an impactful storm. It's going to affect driving conditions. You are going to need your snow shovel. You are going to need your snow blower in some areas, except for South Jersey, where you're just going to be getting a little bit. But for most of North Jersey and most of central New Jersey at this time, it does look like you'll need a shovel. Looks like the plows are going to be out. It looks like the driving conditions are going to be kind of rough tomorrow at times.
So when are we talking about, when is the storm going to move in, and when will we expect to see the snow?
Good question. This has changed a little bit based on different computer guidance models in the last day or so. As of now, and again, this could change, but as of now, it's kind of looking like the snow is going to start in like southwest New Jersey and the western part of the state, probably like before dawn, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just very light snow. And then it's going to get a little bit steadier between 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. So it will affect the morning rush hour in most of the state. It's going to get heavier around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 or 11 o'clock. I'd say 8 or 9 in South Jersey, and maybe between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the morning in North Jersey. And when I say heavy, some of the forecasters are saying 1 inch per hour of snow. Others are saying it could be as much as 1 to 2 inches of snow per hour. So if you're driving when the snow's coming down that hard, you're going to lose visibility fast, and the roads are going to get pretty slick and pretty snow covered very fast. Okay. So you don't want to be on the road in the morning tomorrow and the early afternoon. That's probably going to be the heaviest snow at this point.
Gotcha. And you already hit on, this might be less snow than that really fierce storm that we had to kind of kick off the month. But how much snow could we see with this storm?
Okay, as of now, the range of numbers really varies depending on which forecasters you check. But the National Weather Service, in their last snow forecast maps, which I think are going to be shown on the screen here, they're calling for pretty much 6 to 8 inches of snow up in most of North Jersey. And the map that we're showing basically is a combination map of 2 different offices of the National Weather Service. One focuses on most of the state, plus eastern Pennsylvania and a little bit of Delaware and Maryland. And the other one focuses on northeast New Jersey. So Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Passaic, and Union County. That area is kind of solidly in the 6 to 8 inch forecast zone, along with New York City, too. It's about 6 to 8 inches, maybe more. AccuWeather, that's a private company based in Pennsylvania. They're calling for 6 to 12 inches for most of the northern half of New Jersey. They almost cut New Jersey in half, and they have 6 to 12 inches in their latest map for most of North Jersey. And then they have a little sliver of 6 to 8 inches in central Jersey. And then they have 1 to 3 inches down in South Jersey, where there's going to be some mixing of sleet, freezing rain, and some rain. So the forecasts vary, but it still looks like a pretty sizable snowstorm, and it's going to make a mess of things.
How long do you think this storm will last, Len?
Well, again, it'll be coming down hard tomorrow in the late morning and early afternoon, and then it's going to continue into Thursday night, but it's going to be lighter. So it'll still be continuing, but it won't be as bad, but still Thursday night and then into Friday morning, some areas even early Friday afternoon, just light snow showers at that point, not real heavy stuff, but it still could make driving tricky.
So tomorrow, do you think we should expect that really wet, heavy snow, or do you think the fluffier stuff for tomorrow?
Yeah, it depends on where you are again, because further inland is not going to be that much sleet mixing in and not much rain, and the temperature is going to be a lot colder. So if you're up in, say, Morris or Sussex and Warren County, chances are you're going to have the lighter, fluffier snow. If you're closer to Atlantic, Monmouth, Ocean, Burlington, that area, you are going to have some sleet mixing in, and you're going to have some rain mixing in at times, and maybe some freezing rain. The snow is going to be a lot heavier and wetter.
Okay. Where and when do you think we can expect that mix of snow and sleet? That's really dangerous.
It probably will start in most areas as regular snow, and then as we get to the late morning and the early afternoon, temperatures at different levels of the atmosphere are going to get a little bit warmer. There's going to be like a little warm area. Nobody knows exactly where that little mixing line is going to set up, but that's going to create sleet mixing in with the snow. So even in places, say, like Mercer, Middlesex, Central Jersey, Northern Burlington, and even in Morris County and Union, you may see a little bit of sleet mixing in with the snow in the afternoon. Sorry about my dog. Here's a treat. So you might see some sleet mixing in the afternoon on Thursday, and also around dinner time on Thursday as well.
See, our four-legged friends just get to enjoy the snow. They can leap around in it. They can play. We're the ones that have to shovel.
Yeah, my dog had a good time in the snow the last couple of weeks.
So they're excited. They're like, oh, great, more snow. So once again, I think it's important to hit on, Len, how long is this storm going to last? It sounds pretty lengthy.
Yeah, not as bad as the one in early February where it lasted 3.5 days. That was one of the longest ones we've had in many years. But again, it's going to start early Thursday morning in the pre-dawn hours. It's going to go all Thursday afternoon and then through dinner time. But it'll get a little bit lighter Thursday night and early Friday morning. But it probably won't end in the northern part of the state till like early Friday afternoon.
Okay.
It just won't be as heavy.
What have you heard about the Jersey Shore and the coastline with this storm?
Yeah, the Jersey Shore is one of the areas that's going to have a lot of rain and sleet mixing in, and there also could be some freezing rain, which, as everybody knows from the last couple of storms, freezing rain is very dangerous because a very thin layer of ice can form very fast when rain basically falls from the sky, regular rain, and then the ground temperatures are 32 degrees or colder, and then the raindrops instantly freeze. So we don't really want that, but it could happen in some areas along the Jersey Shore and real far South Jersey. So that's something we really have to watch out for.
And you still have to be careful about the ice, because today I was in a parking garage and there was ice in the parking garage because a lot of stuff is freezing and melting, freezing and melting. So I guess more of that to come.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yesterday the temperatures were well above 32 degrees and we had a lot of snow melting. And then this morning was ice cold freezing. So everything froze up again. Tomorrow, temperatures should remain 32 or colder in most of northern New Jersey and most of central New Jersey. So anything that does fall will stay frozen at night and the following morning. But then when you get down towards South Jersey and the Jersey Shore, temperatures will go above 32. So you'll probably have less freezing in those areas, but you're going to have just a messy mix of everything falling from the sky.
So Len, tomorrow, is it a good day to just stay put and stay home?
Yeah, I can't tell people to stay home from work, but for people, well, a lot of people work from home these days with the COVID situation. But it really won't be good to be on the roads Thursday morning and most of Thursday afternoon if the forecast currently holds up. The snow will be coming down heavy at times. Sleet's going to be mixing in. So that'll make it a little more slick than normal. So if roads are not treated, they could easily ice up pretty quickly.
Okay. All right. Beginning of the storm and how long you think it might last once more, Len?
Sure. Yeah, we are expecting some light snow to start around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, mostly from southwest Jersey and then working its way across the state. So there should be some steady snow by 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. And then it's going to really start getting the heaviest bands, we think, will be between like 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock Thursday morning in South Jersey, and probably between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock in North Jersey. And then it'll kind of be moderate to heavy from the late morning through early afternoon. And some forecasters are saying it could fall at a rate of 1 inch per hour, maybe even 2 inches per hour. That's a lot of snow falling pretty fast, so it cuts down on visibility. The roads can get very messy very fast.
Absolutely. Len, thank you so much for all the good information. Appreciate it. And to everyone at home, everyone that's watching, please be sure to check our website, NJ.com, as well as our Facebook page for lots more updates on this storm as it develops. Take care and be safe.